All right, we are almost going to end this wonderful section of cryptography. So, this is the second last lecture, and in the next lecture, we'll obviously talk about the certificate authority. So, what is actually SSL? Well, SSL stands for the Secure Sockets Layer. Now, this is actually a protocol which works at the application layer of the OSI model and the TCP/IP model, that is the network model. So, if you have knowledge about networking, you might have heard of SSL. Basically, SSL was developed by Netscape for managing the security of messages. So, whatever you send over the internet, obviously it should be protected from hackers who are about to carry out some sniffing of your messages. Now, SSL uses the RSA algorithm, which is the public key algorithm, to encrypt the data. So, we have seen RSA algorithm previously in this section. It's basically it's a measure taken to protect data, whatever you are sending over through the internet. So the first step is actually client installs or client messages the server to initiate a communication. All right, it's similarly to a man-to-man conversation. Someone has to initiate the conversation, so the client initiates the conversation for the SSL or TLS. TLS stands for Transport Layer Security. SSL and TSL work together. Again, TLS is a protocol which is actually used to establish a secure connection. So SSL is used for secure sending, but TLS is used for establishing the secure connection between the sender and receiver. So once client initiates the SSL or TLS communication, server sends back an encrypted public key certificate. So what is a certificate we have seen? A client checks the certificate, it creates and then sends the encrypted key back to the server. So you have to send a confirmation message so that the server will also know that you have got the certificate. Again, server decrypts the key and delivers the encrypted content with the key to the client. And again, client decrypts the content, completing the SSL and TLS handshake. Again, it's public key encryption where you encrypt with something and you decrypt with another key, basically for secure sharing of messages. A TLS handshake allows the client and server to authenticate each other. So, selecting the encryption algorithm, the proper encryption algorithm, and you have to exchange the key as we have discussed here prior to the exchange of data. So, before you exchange any actual data, you have to exchange the keys. So, here you can see that server has the key right here, and the server first sends an encrypted public key. This is how SSL works and TLS works. And in the last lecture of this section, we are going to talk about certificate authority. It's going to be a very short lecture of 2 to 3 minutes. You just have to understand what exactly is a certificate authority.